Hello there, good afternoon. I'm meteorologist Tony Barlow checking in here from the KELOLAND Storm Center with a big week coming up, a big week of travel. Of course, the Thanksgiving Day holiday coming on Thursday. And it looks like an interesting week of weather, of course, just right on time. We are going to have a couple of systems coming on through, so we have a few things to talk about. Sorry about shooting this video with the old camera. Sounds like, well, evidently, our video blogs here are not a priority. So we're stuck dealing with old camera, old technology. Hopefully we'll have that resolved shortly, and we can get back to doing it in a more professional manner. But for this week, you're going to have to deal with this. So let's talk about what we're looking at for this week ahead as far as the weather models. I want to zoom this in just a little bit so we can get a little better view of KELOLAND as we go through this week. And it looks like it's going to be a rather interesting week. Again, we're going to have a couple different chances of some snow coming on through. The first chance is going to come through on Monday. Now, I want to start with looking at this evening, Sunday night, as we take you into, this is midnight, so this will be midnight tonight into Monday morning. You can see snow starting up already in western parts of South Dakota here. As we continue then to 6 a.m., pretty good swath of snow across central parts of South Dakota as we go through 6 a.m. tomorrow. And then as we get to about, let's take it to noon, and you can see now the snow in northeastern South Dakota. The one thing you'll notice is that for the most part, far southeast South Dakota, including Sioux Falls, it's a near miss. The heaviest snow will trek farther north. Western South Dakota, central South Dakota, northeast South Dakota, the best chance of seeing the snowfall. As far as amounts, I'm thinking 3 to 5 inches, a pretty good bet across that area. And locally, there could be some higher amounts, maybe some 6-inch amounts as well. The good thing with this system is that it cruises by pretty quick. By 6 o'clock Monday night, most of the snow into Minnesota. And so that's a good sign. And then by Tuesday, it looks like we will clear out. So snow looking likely late tonight into Monday, especially early Monday. By Monday evening, we're looking at quieter conditions. But again, that 3 to 5 inches of snow likely. We'll have a little bit of wind, maybe 10 to 20 mile an hour wind. Nothing too drastic, but it'll be a light, fluffy snow, so it won't take much to blow it around. Let's take you then through Tuesday. If you're planning travel this week, this is your day. Get off an extra day early if you can and travel Tuesday, because it does look like Tuesday will be the best day for travel. We're in between systems. Of course, here's system 1 up into southern Canada, and here comes system number 2. Now, system number 2 is looking to be a little bit more potent than it's now looking. We'll take you into Wednesday, and as you can see here, later in the day on Wednesday, this is early Wednesday, and this system really, the strength of it looks to track now across portions of North Dakota. The heavier snow bands were lining up across South Dakota earlier. Either way, we will definitely see some snow on Wednesday, but it looks like it'll be more light, more hit or miss. The other thing we'll have to contend with is some very strong winds on Wednesday as well. So it looks like we'll be seeing some snowfall. I'm not even going to get close to guessing as far as snowfall totals at this point, especially we have to go through a system on Monday, and that sometimes wreaks havoc with later week systems. So this is what we're going to be looking at, a good chance of snow coming through on Wednesday, but again, it's looking like for now it'll be a fairly light, quick burst of snow with a lot of wind. We're looking at some very strong winds on the backside, which of course it does not take a lot of snow combined with strong winds to wreak havoc on the roadways. So I think either way travel is going to be impacted. Is it going to be a crippling storm? I think that's still up in the air. It looks like a bigger storm, as you can see here, across portions of Minnesota where they may take a heavier hit from the snowfall. And then at that point, if you're traveling to Minnesota on Wednesday, you want to keep that in mind as well. So I think right now the Monday system we have laid out pretty good. Either way, Thanksgiving Day, it looks like just some light snow, windy, and very cold. But then we dry out for the end of the week and the weekend. So traveling to your destination, a little tricky. Traveling home, it looks like much, much easier. So that's the forecast from the Storm Center. Again, Monday we have laid out pretty good. Looks like a 3 to 5 inch band from western, central, and northeastern South Dakota to the southeast. We'll see some snow, but it won't be quite as heavy. Wednesday still a little bit up in the air. So stay tuned to KELOLAND.com and KELOLAND-TV as we get closer to the day. Again, the one thing to remember, either way, Tuesday does look like a pretty good travel day if you're heading to Minneapolis, if you're heading anywhere. So that might be your best day to hit the road. Thank you for tuning into this video blog from the Storm Center. I'm meteorologist Tony Barlow. Have a great week.